Welcome to the short and effective beginner level core workout focusing on foundational movements while trying to stay really stable in the center body. This means that we're not going to be doing ab curl exercises, but instead staying with neutral position with the body, really emphasizing deep breathing as well. Because for an effective core workout that can even support you off of the Pilates mat, we want to ensure that you're breathing deeply. So if you're ready to get started with this basic core workout, join me on the mat. Let's begin laying onto your back on the mat and take some time to get really comfortable. So knees are bent, feet flat. Feel free to make adjustments by moving your pelvis or your upper body so you really feel really elongated here on the mat. And also there's a sense of ease with the spinal column. No tightness in the back. And focus to begin with on the rhythm of your breath. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. So the deeper we breathe, actually, the more beneficial it is for deep core engagement. So we're going to try to keep breathing deeply through our time together today. Your next exhale, float one leg to tabletop, shin comes parallel to the floor, and then take the foot back down and switch sides. Now, as you're doing this, I want you to see how quiet the body can be as you're switching and alternating legs. So your foot is super light on the mat, and then you switch sides. So the leg lowers, foot light on the mat, and switch. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. The back should still have a nice easefulness to it as you're alternating legs. If not, take a break, reset both feet down for a breath. When the back starts to engage, then the core won't work quite as effectively. Allow both feet to stay down. Reset, reach the arms up to the ceiling, and exhale, let the shoulders just release down. So shoulders nice and heavy. And we'll go back into one leg lift, keep it there. Opposite leg floats up to join, and take a few deep breaths here with the arms reaching, both legs at tabletop. Really try to sense knees right over pelvis. There's a bend in the knees here. And again, we're still focusing on deep core, not into the back. One leg starts arcing down to the mat. Bring the leg up and switch sides. So if this is feeling too challenging for today, because remember, basic doesn't always mean easy, feel free to go back into the first exercise we did, one foot staying down. So you feel your back stay incredibly heavy down onto the mat, and that may determine where the leg is going. So the foot may not touch all the way to the floor, and that's just fine. We want positive sensation and connection to core. Let's do one more time each side. Very nice. Reset. Both feet go down, arms by your side. And before we continue, just do a little check-in. What areas of the body can release and relax a little bit more that we're starting to hang on where we didn't want to work? Maybe in the hips, the back, the neck. These are all common areas where we're trying to keep the work focused on the core. The work branches out. So before we do a little bit more for our core, for the abs, allow yourself just to reset, a little recovery period here as you focus on deep breathing. We'll go into heel glide. So the next time you exhale, slide one foot forward along your mat. The leg may stay a little bit bent and then return and switch sides. Opposite heel slides forward and then return. So you may stay with the bent leg option, or the leg may go all the way straight. What's most important is that the lower back, the pelvis stays incredibly still, and this is really just the leg moving. So when we slow down movement, focus on optimal range of motion, which may not be the largest range of motion. We keep coming back to this session. We'll continue getting stronger, positive connections and engagement in body, rather than experiencing overworking in the back, hips, or elsewhere. Now we can keep it here, or we reach the leg to that straighter position, lift the thigh up, leg comes back down, and replace. So exhale, reach, lift the leg, lower, and return. And lifting it maybe 6 inches off the mat, so not very high at all. Feel free to take your hands on pelvis, so this part of your body staying incredibly still. Sometimes some rotation can happen when the leg goes straight. We're trying to keep the rest of the body really still. Just let the leg do the movement and finding deeper connection to center. Let's do one more time. Very nice. Coming onto your side now. Let the legs be straight, and the bottom leg will be in the front bottom corner of your mat, top leg in the back bottom corner of your mat. On your forearm, for right now, free hand on pelvis. Let yourself slouch down. So we're sinking in the shoulders, sinking underneath here. Lift yourself up. So we're finding a lifted position underneath. Now take your free hand behind the head and gently press your head back into the hands. Just softness with the front body here. What we're emphasizing is the lift from underside. Even with pelvis, the hip is staying down on the floor. Take a few breaths, breathing in to the whole center and core canister of body. So this one may not feel as challenging as some of the other movements we've done. Maybe it feels more challenging. Pilates is so personal. And take another deep breath here. Very nice. Bring yourself up and switch sides. So what we're really getting set up for is success. The legs in the split stagger, bottom leg to the front bottom corner, top leg to the back corner. Hand can be on pelvis. Go to that lounge position. So we're really not here much in Pilates for an effective, safe workout. Now find that lift. What needs to engage for the lift? Hand can come behind head and ever so slightly press head to hand. And allow yourself to take a few deep breaths here. And just notice the concentration, the focus, the work to just stay lifted. This is the foundation for our side work, our side exercises. Legs are very strong here. Gently pressing head to hand. Another deep breath. Very nice. And now come on to hands onto knees. Spreading wide through with fingers. Knees underneath you, honoring natural curves of spine. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, just notice how the body comes in towards itself with the exhale. Another deep breath in. Long breath out. And your next breath out, slide one foot along the mat so leg goes straight. Back stays incredibly still as leg lifts. So just let the leg lift. We'll take a few more deep breaths here. And if you want a little bit more work, then extend through opposite arm. Keep reaching through with the very top of the head, with the leg. If your arm is lifted, keep reaching with the arm. Your next exhale, replace hand and knee. Take a deep breath for yourself here in stillness. And again, your next exhale, reach the opposite leg back long. And when you're ready, lift long leg. And you can stay right here, both hands down. If you're wanting a little bit more challenge, opposite arm reaches. Regardless, maintain the deep rhythm of breath. Reaching leg to arm long. Another deep breath. Then take hand and knee down. Press yourself back, and you can either rest in child's pose for a few deep breaths, or maybe right away you want to have a seat or come standing. What feels nice? Nice way for you to end. And continue tapping into the rhythm of breath, noticing how that experience was for you. Slow pace, basic class, but strongly connected into center body. If you enjoyed this session, give it a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. I hope that you have a beautiful day and can join me on the mat soon.